Sometimes the most amazing stories pop up where you least expect them. Today, we're diving into something that, at first glance, just looks like a simple retirement scrapbook. But trust me, hidden inside its pages is a wild story about pancake breakfasts, office Christmas parties, and, get this, a multi-billion-dollar national defense system. Yeah, so let's just jump right in.
Okay, so what we're looking at here is a farewell booklet. It's basically a book of memories put together for an employee named Donald D. Marsh. He was retiring from a place called the JLENS Project Office. It's a really personal thing, meant to celebrate a long career coming to a close.
And it actually opens with a poem. It says, "When you tire of the long, endless days and weary with all of nothing to do, look inside this memory book and reminisce what it was you once had to do." It's got this very gentle, kind of reflective start to it.
And the poem wraps up with this line, which I think is just perfect. It just nails that feeling of an earned rest after decades of work. It's something pretty much anyone can relate to when they think about retirement.
So we have this really sweet human moment, a tribute to a coworker, but it kind of begs the question, right? What was the work they were all resting from? What exactly went on at the JLENS project office? Well, the booklet itself starts giving us some clues.
So what was their day-to-day actually like? Thankfully, the scrapbook gives us a little window into their office life. And honestly, it seems like a pretty fun place, full of parties and good times.
For instance, check this out. An invitation for a pancake brunch. It's for a birthday and an award celebration, all rolled into one. You can almost smell the syrup, right? This feels like any office anywhere, just a simple, friendly get-together.
And it keeps going. There's a whole section just for the holidays, Christmas time for the JLENS project office. Again, it's just building this picture of a completely normal, familiar kind of office culture.
And these photos really bring that feeling to life. You see presents all wrapped up, stockings hung on the wall, decorations everywhere. It just looks so warm and festive. I mean, these are clearly people who liked celebrating with each other.
Okay, so here's the thing. Everything we've seen so far points to a totally standard, friendly office. People celebrating birthdays, holidays, retirements, the usual stuff. But that name on the booklet, JLENS, that's the key to what makes this whole story so incredible. And now we get to the real mystery. What is JLENS? What was this massive project that was going on just outside the walls of these Christmas parties and pancake breakfasts?
That simple acronym, JLENS, well, it stands for something incredibly complex, super high stakes, and just enormous in scale. It was a project that was quite literally watching over the country from way up high.
They were building this, a massive unmanned surveillance aerostat, a high-tech blimp designed for national defense. All of a sudden, those pancake breakfasts feel very, very different, don't they?
So the full name is a mouthful. The Joint Land Attack Cruise Missile Defense Elevated Netted Sensor System. What does that mean? Basically, it was a pair of giant blimps tethered at 10,000 feet and packed with powerful radar. Their job was to provide 360-degree surveillance against threats like cruise missiles and drones. A huge deal.
And this comparison just says it all. On the left, you've got the humble little office brunch flyer, and on the right, the monumental piece of military hardware that the very same people were developing. It's such a powerful reminder of the ordinary lives that are happening behind these extraordinary, world-changing projects.
So after that huge reveal, the booklet brings us right back to where this all started, the very personal, very human farewell to their colleague, Donald Marsh. This is one of the last pages. It's a card with this really striking image of an eagle and the American flag. The symbolism is pretty obvious, right? It's connecting his personal service to the bigger, patriotic mission of their work. But just look at the message. Even with a high-tech, high-stakes job like this one, the farewell is all about his human qualities, his presence, his dedication, his good nature. At the end of the day, that's what his coworkers really remembered about him.
So what's the big takeaway from all of this? Well, this simple scrapbook really reveals a profound truth, I think, about the human side of even the most advanced and secretive projects.
This table just lays it all out. On one side, you have the office. Human scale, personal, warm, familiar, birthday parties. On the other side, you have the project, immense, technological, secretive, high-stakes national defense. This scrapbook exists right at the intersection of those two completely different worlds.
And that's really the heart of it.
It's such a great reminder that no matter how big or how technologically advanced a project is, it's run by people. People who make friends, who celebrate milestones, and who have to say goodbye when a chapter in their life closes.
Which kind of leaves us with one last question to think about. When a project like JLENS is finally shut down, what's its real legacy? Is it the technology that's left behind? Or is it the shared experiences and memories of the people who actually brought it all to life in the first place?